So with that, actually having given you this virtual walkthrough, I'm actually going to now hand over to Mr. Khanya Breakfast, who is an internal auditor, IT internal auditor, and Khanya is going to talk you through his experience last year on this program. Thank you. Khanya.
Thank you, Noel. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. You know that feeling in between. But anyways, I'd first like to thank Prof. Elmarie, Noel, and the rest of the CSI team for just giving me the opportunity to come here today and speak. So I wanted to share my experience with the IT and cybersecurity program. Basically, just why I joined the program, what I gained from it, and how it has shaped me and the role that I play as an internal auditor. Before I get into more of that, I just wanted to give you a fun fact. My name, Khanya, which means light, comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 8, verse 12, which says, I am the light of the world. Anyone who follows me will never walk in darkness. So basically, I'm just saying I will never lead you astray. Um, so basically, I come from an internal audit background. I was very passionate about governance, about risk and compliance. But over time, I started to notice that the traditional way of auditing is fading away as technology is rapidly evolving. So are cyber risks and cyber criminal activities. So I wanted to study something that will give me a hands-on, practical experience and also make me understand the security risks, make me understand IT systems, make me understand networks, as because I wanted to look more into that. So this program basically gave me that opportunity. It gave me the opportunity to expand my technical knowledge. Also develop my soft skills, like public speaking, for example. So I wanted to understand IT systems. I also wanted to advanced my career prospects because I saw that the industry is moving towards a more IT auditing related role. So I wanted to be in the forefront of that. When they were asking for a cyber auditor, I'd be the first person they'd call. Um, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of context. Internal audit is not just about compliance. It's also about resilience, and I think cybersecurity comes with that. With the knowledge that I gained from this program, I gained a very solid foundation in IT and cybersecurity, from the understanding of the hardware and also the networks to cloud computing. The course also provided me with a structured approach to cybersecurity. I also learned about the different frameworks, as Noel already mentioned, like NIST and ISO 27001. This course also gave me a very practical approach or insight into auditing and also cybersecurity. It also provided me with a new way of thinking because cybersecurity is not just about technology. It's also about continuous learning. It's also about critical thinking. Those are the soft skills. Also, the fact that cyber risks are becoming more dynamic. I think with the continuous learning, we will ensure that we stay ahead of these risks. Um, the program for me was very transformative in a way. So I'm grateful for all the knowledge that I gained here, technical and soft skills, and also the connections that I made. I made a lot of friends from different countries within Africa. I made a friend in Congo, for example, Namibia, made a few friends there. So right now I have connections throughout Africa, which I didn't have before I entered into this program. And I think that is very good from my side because should I end up in Congo or Kenya, I know who to call. Going forward, if you guys I'm assuming if you in this webinar, you are going to sign up for this program. So I just wanted to give you guys a bit of key skills I think you would need in order to succeed within this program. First skill I would think of would be comprehension. When you're in the class, don't just sit there and watch. I would advise you to take notes, maybe try and explain to other people that you work with or people that you've made connections with, and also be very engaging during the classes. Don't just sit there. I would also advise you not to set a goal, but rather set systems. So there's a saying that goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So take it step by step. Within 10 months, you'll see yourself done with this program. And towards the end of the year, you'll find that you get end year fatigue. So once you get that, you realize when you look back, sorry, sorry. When you look back throughout the year, you find that you've done so much, so you might as well just finish, So I would advise take it bit by bit, don't rush yourself, and also celebrate those small wins that you have, maybe through an assignment or task, through an exam. Celebrate those small wins. I think that's the one thing that kind of pushes you throughout the year, besides the CSI team, because I don't want to lie, they have been very, or they were very helpful throughout the year. Whenever I needed something, doesn't matter the time. I'm not saying that call Professor Almarie at like 9 o'clock on a Sunday, but they always there to help. I would also advise you to be more hands-on, do a bit of self-studying. Don't just rely on the online classes. Come into the classes with questions, come into the classes with a bit of knowledge outside so you can be more engaging. And I would also advise that you take care of your health, sleep, recharge, because there's no use like overdoing things and then you're tired and then you're not engaging in class and then you forget certain assignments because of like the tiredness. And I would like to say embrace challenges. Like, for example, I never did Python last year, or last year was the first time that I ever did Python. So the challenge for me was Python throughout the year. Nothing else kind of phased me except that Python thing. But I had a great team who kind of helped me with understanding. I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from those mistakes and then I embraced them and then I went forward. Last but not least, I would like to say that have an open mind, always be willing to learn. You don't need to be a tech expert, you just need to be willing to learn, and I think everything else will come easy. Don't be hard headed, that's all I can say.